There hasn't been a first-time winner at the Masters tournament since 1979, when Fuzzy Zoeller captured the green jacket, and that was before any of these 20-somethings were even born. Another self-assured group is joining us during the show to offer their opinions and insights. The hosts of Golf Channel's Morning Drive, Gary Williams and Eric Casillas.
All right, thanks, Terry. Gary, 2012 sees us with as deep a fields as we've seen week in, week out, maybe ever in golf. Not just because we have international players, but there's a whole host of reasons why a bunch of different guys can win each week on tour. What's one that stands out for you?
I think it's the fact that when you look at the game, Eric, I don't know necessarily that the top 5 players in the world are better than the top 5 players in the world were 20 years ago. I know this. 20 years ago, there was not nearly as much world depth. That world depth is a result of a lot of things. A lot of it has to do with the resources from these various golf federations that have put money into golf, whether it be South Africa, whether it be Australia, whether it be in the Far East. All these guys have an opportunity. By virtue of that, you have tournaments. Tournaments produce winners. Winners produce confidence. Confidence breeds the ability to go anywhere and feel like you can win.
Sort of the Mike Singletary, I want winners discussion. And when you think about football, one of the things, you got to be in good physical condition. And I think Tiger Woods has had an impact on the game in a lot of different ways and a lot of different layers. You know, the rising tide lifts all boats. And he was the rising tide and raised the bar in fitness and athleticism. And you now see guys, Rory McIlroy in excellent shape. Lee Westwood got himself in shape this year. There's Gary Woodland's an athlete. Dustin Johnson's an athlete. You see a different breed of athlete, and more guys are taking it seriously and getting to the point where they want to win and contend, and they're putting the time in that you need to put in the weight room and not just on the course. That's it from here. Back to you, Terry.
All right, guys, thank you. We'll hear a little more from the Morning Drive crew later in the show. Plus, Tiger and Shaq got together recently to have some fun on a video shoot. Action!
I've never seen him play.
My first drive would probably be 450 yards.
I know that he's tried to play.
It will land on the green.
I would like to see his golf clubs. I think they're probably as tall as me.
So now, it's do or die. 7-foot putt.
We're gonna have a good time. I mean, we know he's a jokester. We know he likes to have fun.
Oh, I would win, of course.
And you'll see why they're dressed in an unusual fashion. But up next, Ricky Fowler drops by a place where he can feed his need for speed.
Riding was always a way for me to let loose, have fun.